Guys, welcome back to my channel. So I already have my face moisturized, but we need to prime our skin, okay? So I'm gonna prime my skin using my Fenty Beauty Hydrating Primer. I am obsessed with this primer. I love using this primer whether I'm wearing makeup or whether I'm not wearing makeup. It's just very hydrating. It makes my skin feel good. Like, my skin literally soaks up all of this product and it just feels so good on my skin. So I'm just applying that all over my face because it's gonna help with the products that we're using later on down the line, especially because my skin is really dry right now, and in this weather I need all the hydration and moisture I can get, and it's going to just pair great with the rest of the products that I'm going to be using today. On top of my Fenty Beauty Hydrating Primer, I'm gonna go in with the Farsali Skin Tone Blur. I love using these two products together. I feel like they pair so well together. So I just like to take this and apply it in my T-zone because that's where I have a lot of pores and I want my skin to look as smooth as possible. You guys know we are doing a holiday glam look. So you already know during the holiday season, you take a lot of pictures and you're in a lot of photos with friends and family. So I just want my skin to look as smooth and as flawless as possible. So that way it looks good in person and in photo. So I like to just take these two products and pair them together, and they just work so bomb. I definitely recommend trying it if you haven't tried it already. I literally am so obsessed with this Farsali Skin Tone Blur. It literally makes my skin look so good. So for foundation, I couldn't decide between this foundation or the NARS foundation, but I'm glad I ended up going with this one because it's a great match for my skin right now, and it's very hydrating on my skin. I couldn't figure out why I haven't used this foundation in a long time, and then when I went to use it today, I realized that it was so empty. I had to use a brush to like scoop the product out. So I'm definitely gonna go pick up another one because it is so bomb to the point that I've already ran through my first bottle. So I'm applying that all over my face, and I'm gonna blend that out with my Juno and Co sponge. These are my favorite sponges to blend out all of my makeup. I just feel like they're so good and they're super inexpensive. They're like $6 for a sponge versus all the other sponges that are, you know, a little bit more pricey. So if you're looking for a sponge where you don't have to spend a lot of money, but you still get great quality and it still does similar things as other sponges, I definitely recommend checking this one out. It's so good. But yeah, I'm just blending my foundation in. This foundation looks so good on my skin. Like, it was like, this foundation was fire. Like, I got so many good pictures. If you guys want to see the pictures I took with this look, go follow me on Instagram because I have definitely uploaded a bunch of pictures already. So follow me on Instagram and comment a flower emoji so that way I know that I sent you from my YouTube channel. Moving right along to concealer, I'm going to be using my two favorite concealers right now. This combination of concealers has literally been my favorite for like the past month and a half to 2 months. So I'm obsessed, okay? And I'm gonna show y'all what I've been using. So I like to take the Born This Way concealer first, and I'm just gonna apply that to my eyes. And I prefer to do it in like tapping motions because I feel like when you start swiping your concealer on, you're moving your foundation that you applied first, and I don't want that. I want my base to stay where it is, and then I want to apply concealer on top. So I just like to tap it into place. And then right under that, I'm going to go in with the NARS concealer. This just brightens it up a little bit, so that's why I like to use that. And you guys already know the drill. I like to let my concealer sit for so long, so I'm going to let my concealer sit, eat some popcorn, scroll through Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, make sure you follow me. I'll leave my Instagram handle on the screen somewhere. But yeah, this concealer combo is so bomb. Like, you definitely need to try it if you haven't tried it yet. Like, it's giving me life. So after I let my concealer sit for a little bit, I like to go in with the NYX Prime Set Refresh Spray and just kind of refreshen up my concealer, make it a little bit more moist, because since I do let my concealer sit for so long, it tends to get dry and not really want to move. So I like to just go in with a little bit of setting spray just to kind of refresh it a little bit. But yeah, I love this combination. I know you guys probably think like it's too much work to let your concealer sit for a long time, but I'm telling you, it looks great in photos. You have more control over your concealer because it's not so liquidy. It's more of like a thick, like a paste kind of almost. And I just love that because I feel like I have control and I have, you know, I can do what I want with it and move how I want to move with it versus trying to work with the concealer. I'm just doing what I normally do, you know? So I'm just blending all of that in, and I'm using my beauty blender to do this. Now, you guys know I like to switch between sponges. I like to use my Juno and Co sponge to blend out my foundation, but I like to use my beauty blender to blend out my concealer just because I like the fact that it's pointy. So yeah, I'm just doing that. And if you guys could just look at my skin, like this concealer looks so bomb and my skin just looks so flawless, so fresh. And I think it plays a part of the products that I use to prep my skin, like the Farsali Skin Tune Blur. It helped blur my under eyes and just make everything look seamless. So this is going to be a great combination for you if you want to have like a seamless look, if you want your skin to be flawless, especially for pictures during the holiday. This is going to be perfect. Moving along to powders, you guys already know I love using the Airspun translucent powder. This is in the shade Naturally Neutral, I believe, and I'm just using my Juno & Co sponge to just apply that. I love the way that this particular sponge applies powders. It looks so flawless, guys. I'm telling you, try it. You have to try it. I normally use my beauty blender or a brush to set my face, but I just so happen to try it this way, and I've been obsessed with it ever since. Like, it's so good, it's flawless. Like, I have no idea, I don't know if it's the sponge or what, but it made my skin look so flawless. So I'm just applying that, you know, all the areas that I basically put concealer, which would be my chin, under my eyes, over my lip, my nose, and a little bit on my forehead, because I don't really put a lot of powder on my forehead because I don't like it to look cakey. But ever since I shaved my face, if you guys see my last video, you know that I shaved my face, and ever since that video, ever since I did that, no matter what I put on my forehead, no matter what I put on my skin looks flawless. So if you guys want to see like a full tutorial, in-depth video on how I shave my face to get my foundation to lay flawless, make sure you guys let me know in the comments down below, and I'll definitely do that for you. All right, y'all, so we looking a little white, so we need to go ahead and add a little bit of color back to the face. So I like to use my Sephora Collection Micro Smooth Powder in the shade Tan, just on a fluffy brush. It could be any fluffy brush, but this one is from Sephora. I believe it's the number 92 brush or something like that, but I love this product. It helps smooth out my pores, smooth out my skin, and just add a little bit of color back to my face, because after applying my setting powder, I feel like my skin is so white right now. So to bring it back to life, I just went in with this powder, and I love this powder. I need to go get another one because your girl is already hitting pan, and a few months ago they took it off the shelf, so I need to get it before they decide to do that again. So it's a good powder. And for my contour, I'm going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour palette in the shade Medium to Tan. Okay, is it just me, or can you not find this palette either? Like, every time I go into Sephora or Ulta, I'm always trying to find this palette. They have it in store, but it's only the light to medium shades, and I do not understand that. Like, they only have the light to medium palette, and it just baffles me because I need the medium to tan palette, and I cannot find it in any store. I've been to several different Ultas, several different Sephoras, and none of them carry it. So it's just something I'm just gonna have to buy online. If you know the answer, let me know. But yeah, I really love this palette. I've been having this exact same one since I started my YouTube career. I've been having this thing for at least like 3 to 5 years, and it's still doing me justice. It's still working. So yeah, it's literally, I think, like a holy grail product of mine, because it's something that I can always go back to no matter how many times I've used it or how little times I've used it, and it still works just the same. So I went off camera and did my brows, but for blush, I'm going in with this Cole Cosmetic blush palette, and I'm going to use the shade American Beauty, which is the first shade at the top right hand corner, and it is literally the best shade ever. Like, in the pan you think that it's too gray, but I promise you it's not. So I just applied some blush to my cheeks. And for eyeshadow, like I said, this is a very simple, very easy look, something that can be done in a quickly manner, I guess. But yeah, all I did is I just took a little piece of cardboard and I used the same contour color that I used on my cheeks, and I'm just taking a fluffy brush and just blending that all over my eyelid and into my crease. But I'm using the cardboard box to kind of give me a sharp line, so that way it looks like I tried a little bit more than I did. And this is also going to make the look a little bit more dramatic if you do it this way. So yeah, it literally was the simplest thing ever. All I did was use the cardboard as my guide. You don't have to use a cardboard. You can use a credit card, you can use tape, you can use whatever you want. Now that my eyes are done, I'm gonna curl my lashes. And you know something that's so crazy about me curling my lashes? I just started doing this like the year 2019. I never curled my lashes before, and now I feel like I cannot not curl my lashes. Like, even if I'm not wearing eyelashes, I still curl my lashes because it looks good with my mascara. For this mascara, I'm using the travel size of the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, the regular one, not the waterproof one. And then I'm just gonna go in with a very small detailed brush, and I'm gonna apply that same contour color that we did on the eyelid. I'm gonna run that on my lower lash line, just because I cannot not put something on my lower lash line. Like, even if it's just a transition color, I still have to put something on my lash line. I just feel like it completes the look. I feel like if I don't do it, my look is not complete. So I went off camera and applied my lashes. If you guys want an updated, detailed lash tutorial on how I apply my lashes, let me know in the comments down below and I'll do that for you guys. But I'm going in with my NYX Bare It All or something like that, the Prime Refresh Set Spray, and I'm just applying that just because I feel like my skin is a little dry because of all the powders we applied. So I'm gonna apply that and I'm just gonna fan it until I feel like it's dry. I don't know what happened to the clip of me showing you guys this product, but I used the Marc Jacobs Guilty Highlighter. It's no longer sold in stores, but you can find it on marcjacobsbeauty.com, and it's on sale for half off, so it's only $29 instead of $49. $49. But yeah, I am obsessed with this highlight, so I'm just using that on like a little tapered brush and applying that all over my face. This highlighter is so good, and it's only $29 for the huge one, so I definitely recommend checking it out. But I'm just applying that to my cheeks, a little bit on my chin, my nose, Cupid's bow, and yeah, that's about it. Last but not least, guys, we're going in with a bold lip. You guys already know the drill. For the holiday season, we have to use a bold lip, so I'm using a red lipstick. It's by Stila. The name rubbed off, so I don't know what it is exactly, but this is a Stila liquid lipstick, and I'm just gonna apply this color to finish off the look. But yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this helped you and inspired you to come up with a simple Thanksgiving or even a Christmas look. It was super simple, super easy, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you've watched this far and you have not subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment down below and let me know you're new so I can say hi to you, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.